following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
2 minutes after 8 o'clock, Big Dog Country Radio. Yes, it is the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. Butch Hubbard here with you, along with Bob Morgan, here on this Thursday morning, 14th day of January. And good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good.
You doing good? All right.
Wish my picks would be better, but I'm good.
Yeah, I know, Bob. That's getting back to your old luck there, 2 and 4.
I watched the Mike Tomlin press conference yesterday and got depressed once again.
Is Mike Tomlin's job secure there in Pittsburgh? It's secure?
We've had Bill Cowher, Chuck Noll, Mike Tomlin. That's it.
Okay.
He's good. He's a good coach. It's just they got to decide. They got to go find a. Like I said, they can't run the ball.
They need another quarterback. They need to draft a good quarterback or get one.
After Najee Harris of Alabama, so that'd be good. So
okay, but they do need a quarterback, Bob. Big Ben's done washed up. Noodle for an arm.
He threw for 500 freaking yards.
He got a noodle for an arm. He can't move. You know, look at the shape he's in, and look at the shape that Tom Brady's in. And
Mason Rudolph, maybe Ben, you decide. I'll take Big Ben.
No, I said they need to get one.
Tom.
I'm not saying they're backup. I'm saying they need to go get one. They need to go get a young buck that can run around.
They can't get anybody. They're $22 million over the cap.
I know. That's the problem. They have no wiggle room at all.
They'll be fine.
All right. Well, we got a special guest in this morning here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
Yeah, we got Caleb Poppell in talking about hitting for hospice. Tell us what hitting for hospice is, Caleb.
All right. Hitting for hospice. We decided we needed to come up with a fundraiser, so we're going to take a crack at this right here. It's a baseball tournament. It's called Hitting for Hospice. It's 9U through 14U boys teams, travel ball team, or if you have a team that you would just like to put together to be able to play in it. It's going to be happening on Saturday, January the 30th at Bill Morris Park. You can call myself or the office for more information or to sign up. We're going to take sign-ups all the way until the Friday of. And my number is 424-5107.
Let's do that again in case somebody calls in.
424-5107. That is my phone number, and then the office number
and that's
is
Caleb Poppell, folks, with hospice. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. And then the
I just some people look, they don't know exactly what's going on, so I just kind of repeat or try to get people to expand on stuff. Okay.
Right. And the office number is 588-0080, and you can ask for Caleb, and if I'm not there, if you'd like to leave me a message, I'll be more than happy to get back with you as soon as I can. But again, this is Hitting for Hospice. It's a fundraiser to help benefit Hospice of South Georgia Incorporated. We are your local not-for-profit hospice. We've been in the area since 1999 and have been serving the folks of Wayne County and the surrounding counties ever since.
Okay. Can I see that right there, please?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hitting for Hospice, a baseball tournament to benefit Hospice of South Georgia. I'm going to hold it up to the camera there. There we go. And then people can, go to the website and then blow it up.
Right. And it's on our Facebook page. We've shared it throughout the community. We've got posters up, flyers up. If you'd like more information, of course, call us, Facebook us. Anything that we can do to help, we'd be glad to have you there. We will have concessions available. There will be a gate fee.
How many teams can you take?
As many. I'd love to fill that park up. Yes, sir.
Fill it up.
I would love to fill it up because the more teams that we have means the more money raised for our hospice agency.
Okay.
And
I just didn't know there's a limited number of teams. This is a one-day tournament.
Yes, sir. Well, if we had enough teams to make it a 2-day, that would be even better. But we will take what we can get. But we just want people to come out and enjoy their time spent with us and just get a warm-up, pretty much a warm-up tournament for the season. There's a lot of tournament teams out there that are fixing to get ready to start the season. So this could be a good warm-up tournament for them.
It would be. Hitting for Hospice. Caleb Poppell in here this morning from Hospice of South Georgia. Tournament, once again, is going to be on what dates?
It's going to be on January the 30th.
January 30th.
Yes, sir.
And all you got to do is to call him up at 912-424-5107 to register a team or to ask him any questions, or you can call Hospice at 588-0080 and just ask for Caleb Poppell. And See about getting into this baseball tournament to raise funds to benefit Hospice of South Georgia.
Yes, sir.
And what age groups is that again?
It'll be 9U through 14U.
Okay, 9U through 14U.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I see 9U through 11U, $260 per team. 12U through 14U, $360 per team.
That's correct, yes, sir.
Okay. And you're going to have a overall tournament winner and things of that sort. How's that going to all work?
Yes, sir. We're still working out all the logistics right now. We got some folks that have been doing this every year, so they're helping us get that on. So we've got some awards lined up, and we've also, they're going to help us with the logistics on that.
Sounds good.
Okay, somebody just asked that. What was the team registration fee? Well, we just said that 9U through 11U, $260 per team. 12U through 14U, $360 per team. And what does the championship team get? Just a big old trophy, or
we've got some awards lined up? Yes, sir. We hadn't decided exactly what yet.
Line up them awards, huh?
We have got them in line. We're just waiting to see how many teams we can get in. And we've already got teams signing up. We got a lot of interest in this tournament, especially with it being right before they start their big seasons with SGA tournaments and things like that. Mm-hmm. This is, like I say, kind of a warm-up tournament for the folks that are fixing to kick off their season.
Right. Now, all the proceeds go to Hospice, is that correct?
Correct, yes, sir. All the proceeds go to Hospice of South Georgia, a local not-for-profit 501c3.
All right, someone wants to know, is Hospice requiring COVID testing for all players?
Is Hospice requiring COVID testing for all players?
Yes, for the tournament.
That is at the discretion of the coach.
The coach. Okay. Discretion of the coach of the team. All right. So, coaches, be smart.
We'll be social distancing, of course, within the fields, trying to keep everybody safe.
Right.
But this will be an outdoor event, of course.
Yeah, outdoor, and then, you're spread out on the field, and if you're in the dugout, you can have mask on or spread out there,
right.
Whatever the case may be. That's what's good about baseball and soccer and those outdoor sports, is you can spread out.
Right.
Just like the rec department did last year when they had their games.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Just distance yourselves and stay safe.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully we can get you in before the 30th.
Yeah, we need to have you on in a couple of weeks. No, not a couple of weeks, because it's the next week probably. Saturday, January 30th. So perhaps maybe in on the 25th, 26th, somewhere along there. You can come back in sometime and give us an update on if you need some more teams or what's going on with it. So we'll line you up to be on that Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, okay?
All right.
That last week in January. Hitting for Hospice, raising funds for Hospice of South Georgia. Baseball tournament to benefit Hospice of South Georgia. It's got 9U through 11U is $260 per team, and 12U through 14U is $360 per team. It's going to be on Saturday, January 30th at Bill Morris Park. Call Caleb Poppell for more information or to sign up at 912-424-5107. 912-424-5107, or just call Hospice of South Georgia at 912-588-0080 for more information.
That's great.
Or to sign up.
Last time we saw you was before the holidays. You had your holiday event. How'd that go?
It went really well. We had a total of attendance, about 75 folks. And we were social distanced. Santa Claus was able to be there. We provided hot chocolate and popcorn to the community, as well as ornament making for the kids.
Yeah, I swung by. It was very nice.
Yes, sir.
A lot of folks there, but everybody was, it's like everybody's doing a dance these days. Someone moves this way and this person moves that way, and everybody kind of stays that 6 feet apart if they can.
We're just all taking precautions, and just trying to be safer and help this virus ease its way on out.
Okay.
Yeah. It's always good to see you. Like I said, we'll get you in before the tournament. Again, a reminder, this is Hitting for Hospice, a baseball tournament to benefit Hospice South Georgia. 9U to 11U, registration $260 per team, 12U to 14, $360 per team. Give Caleb a call at 912-424-5107 to sign up.
That's right.
So hopefully a lot of teams will sign up. Like I said, the season's about here.
Yes, sir.
A lot of these teams will be playing.
That's
so
right.
It's kind of like a tune-up for that.
That's exactly right. So we decided to go ahead and have it and help those folks, go ahead and get some practice in before the real thing gets here, and hopefully that'll help some teams out.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Anything else, Caleb?
No, sir. Not today.
Not today,
Not today.
All right.
We'll come back in next week and talk about it some more.
All right. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. More of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment. WIFO and WLOP have an opening for a sales and marketing representative. We need a highly motivated person, someone who's willing to be trained to help local and area businesses increase their sales through effective radio advertising and marketing. Resumes can be dropped off here at our studios at 2420 Waycross Highway in Jessup or email to cwhubbard@bellsouth.net. Jessup Broadcasting, an equal opportunity employer. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. And here we are on this Thursday morning, the 14th day of January. When I was looking at the lunchroom, looking at the cafeteria menus for breakfast and for lunch in the Wayne County School cafeterias, I noticed they have off tomorrow and on Monday. I think, is tomorrow a teacher's work day? And then, of course, Monday's Martin Luther King holiday.
I'm not sure.
But I know that the students have off tomorrow and Monday here in Wayne County. Most everybody, all the government offices and everything will be closed on Monday for Martin Luther King, a national holiday. But tomorrow, I think, is a teacher's work day. So students in Wayne County, no school tomorrow, no school on Monday. I know the students are really disappointed and upset about that, but, that's just the way it is.
Must be nice. I remember those days.
Yeah. Get those 3-day holidays, 4-day holidays. I don't remember too many 4 days back when I was in school, but we did have some 3 days once in a while. But there's a lot more holidays than now than they were back when. Way back when. Back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. Had to walk to school uphill in the snow all year long. Yeah, even though first grade, kindergarten through 8th grade, I was in Jacksonville, and 9th grade through 12th grade, I was here in Jessup. So there was no uphills and no snow. All right, Bob, what's going on? You're looking at something down there like you want to say something.
I just want to pass my sympathies to the Brown family. Like I said, great lady passed away yesterday.
What's her name?
Regina Brown. Most people knew her as Meemaw. Like I said, if you ever been in court for a jury trial or any court, her and Dot Thompson pretty much ran that court system for 40 years as bailiffs. They said they were iconic figures down there at the courthouse and just great people. Dot's still doing well. The Hall of Famers out there somewhere, like I said. But her and Regina were close and great friends. But like I said, they were just great ladies. I mean, they just ran that courtroom.
Ran it good, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they took care of everybody. So the judges loved them. And they always had everything ready for the judge when the judge showed up. And like I said, it was just a well-run courtroom for many, many years with those two ladies, but just great people. But she was a character.
Regina Brown?
They could tell some of the best jokes ever.
I heard that.
But I love
that's a great story about you when you were a cub reporter.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Deck of cards in there killing time while the jury made a decision.
I was scared to death, that little walk up to the judge's chamber. I've never been to the judge's chamber.
Now, you wouldn't be as scared today as seasoned as you are.
No,
Cub reporter back then, you didn't know what was going on.
This is how stupid I was. I thought maybe he was listening to the reports. He thought I was doing a good job. I had no idea I was being called. I mean, I didn't know it was bad.
You're getting taken behind the woodshed there, Bob.
I had no idea. I was just in the dark. I was like, he must be telling me what a great job I'm doing.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
But we became...
He got on your case for bringing a deck of cards to the courtroom, right?
But over the years, we became great friends. Like I said, he's passed away several years ago.
Who was that?
Judge Ablin Taylor.
Okay.
He was one of those judges. I mean, he was a no-nonsense kind of judge. I mean, he's probably rolling over his grave watching juries nowadays. Because, I mean, back then you had to have... I mean, I saw him one day. A guy came in. He had a coat on, and he was well-dressed, but he didn't have a tie on. And he asked the man where his tie was.
Right.
And it was dictated from Judge Taylor, you had to have a tie.
Right.
He says, well, I just forgot to bring one. He says, where do you live? He says, you told him where you live. He said, well, I'll give you about 10 minutes to go get a tie, sir. We'll wait for you.
Well, folks today just dress up.
And that guy took off, got his tie, and came back. So, but, I mean, he ran a tight courtroom. There wasn't no you could hear a pin drop while court was going on in his courtroom. So, it just got great memories. Like I said, but that was one of those first murder trials I've been to. Like I said, went into Saturday. That's what they don't sequester juries anymore. They just let people go home. But now, in the old days, they had them in motels, and they gave them all those instructions not to listen to the radio, not to watch TV, So, I mean, but Dot and Regina, they pretty much, they were in charge of the jurors. They made sure they got to the motel and got things they needed. And I had one person tell me, they were big sports fans, so the juror Regina and Doc would take the newspaper and make sure they got the sports section in the morning time. So,
why don't you think they sequester jurors today like they used to?
I really don't know.
Because today you got more access to more information than you did back then.
To me, you think it would be more
expense
today. I guess it's expense, but I mean, back in the days, I mean, that's what they did. They sequestered them, and you know, they made sure. But you know, I didn't think it was a problem to have a deck of cards. You know,
you didn't know.
I had no idea.
They didn't teach that at journalism, University of Georgia. I didn't learn that when I was in journalism there, and I'm sure you didn't either.
But apparently,
no deck of cards in the courtroom.
Apparently, penny ante poker is not good in the courtroom.
Well, Judge, I didn't see a sign up that said no cards.
He got his message across. When he started talking about contempt of court, I was like, oh, that's the last thing I need to do is call Dale Van Camper and said, I'll be in jail for the next 3 days. Can somebody come post my bail?
Ignorance of the law and rules and regulations is not an acceptable excuse.
But like I said, Regina and Doc were just fun to be around, just great people. But they ran a good courtroom.
Okay.
But missed those days. Now we don't have court. No criminal trials going on with this COVID thing.
No Superior Court going on. The other state court, local court's going on, but just not the Superior Court.
Regina, like I said, she was in that nursing home. I saw her before the pandemic. When I said, luckily I saw her, but she got that dementia where you didn't know anybody. That's a cruel disease, where you can't know people when you don't recognize your own family members, things like that. So it's kind of sad, but I just want to pass I said, Reed Brown, great guy. And I said, everybody knows him from the Touchdown Club. So just a good friend. Just want to pass my sympathies along to the family. They're thinking about them as like I said, they got a private service today. But what a great lady. Just, anybody that's been to court over the last 40 years, they all know Regina and Doc.
Right.
So I'm sure all the judges have the same sentiments. They were great ladies. They ran it pretty well.
Okay. All right.
Fortunate to have them.
All right, 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. And I guess, it's Thursday. We can start talking about football a little bit for the weekend here.
Should be some great games,
NFL games on Saturday and Sunday. We'll have all the NFL playoff games for you right here on the Big Dog. This weekend, following weekend, and Super Bowl.
The biggest question, can the Saints beat Tampa Bay 3 times in a row?
That's the question right there. Yeah.
You're going to bet against Tom Brady? I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't know, because you got Drew Brees across you got on the other side there, and he's fantastic himself, and they're more seasoned team. And what I mean more seasoned is the fact that they've played together for several years. Drew has in that organization, so they've beat them Tampa Bay twice this season, and Tampa Bay can look like world beaters, and then other times they look like they couldn't hardly beat anybody. So I don't know. I think there's going to be a three-peat for the Saints.
Well, I got the Saints were one of my original picks in the Super Bowl on the Steelers, but the Steelers are gone, so I got to stick with the Saints. But I like to see Tom win,
but I like to see Drew win, so I don't know. But the story would be great if Tom could go to another team and win a Super Bowl at home, basically, because Tampa Bay is going to be hosting the Super Bowl. Right. That would be a fantastic story if Tom could win a Super Bowl with a new team.
It'd be the first home team ever to host in their own city. Like I said, no one's ever done that. The Cowboys tried to do it when they hosted in Dallas and New York, but no, it would be the first time a host team would be in the Super Bowl.
Right.
And Tom Brady, when he signed, that was what everybody anticipated. He's going to take temp video. Now he's just 2 games away from doing it. So
just 2 games. But he's got to go through New Orleans.
Plus they're rolling pretty good. So, but to me, that's the marquee game of the weekend. The other games are going to be weather. Really, it's going to be interesting how the weather affects everything. You've got Green Bay and Buffalo, 2 of the coldest places.
And both of them are hosting.
They're expecting snow. Lamar Jackson of Baltimore already said he's never played in the snow.
He's never played in the snow?
So he's kind of worried about what's going to be like to play in the snow.
Is it going to be snowing this Saturday?
They say in Buffalo,
Sunday, whenever they play?
Buffalo's supposed to have snow on the ground already, and they're supposed to get more on
more.
So it should be fun to watch. But we've got all the games right here on the Big Dog. We had them all last weekend, so
all the way through the Super Bowl.
So, Super Bowl.
And Westwood One does a great job of broadcasting those games. I listened to several of them this past weekend, and they really paint that picture, theater of the mind, when they're broadcasting the games, and you get a good in-depth analysis of the games as the guys talk. So Westwood won. They do a fantastic job of broadcasting those games. The play-by-play guys and the color guys, they're very knowledgeable, and they paint that picture for you. So listen to all the NFL playoff games right here on 105.5 FM.
Maybe a repeat of Super Bowl I, Green Bay and Kansas City.
Now, wouldn't that be something?
That'd be something.
That'd be something right there. Super Bowl I.
Aaron Rodgers is a good man. He's tough.
He's going to
host
MVP Player of the Year.
He's going to be hosting Jeopardy. Did you know that?
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron is after the season?
Yeah. He's already filmed it or something.
Oh, he's already filmed it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
They keep promoting it. Aaron Rodgers is going to, they're doing.
He must have already filmed it then.
Since Alistair Beck passed away, they got different people doing the job. Right now,
where in the world did he five-time to host a...
They're going to have Aaron Rodgers be the host of Jeopardy.
They have a bye week that he could have done it in the... No, they didn't have a bye week in December. So.
Everybody in the NFL is hoping he'll be the permanent host so he gets out there.
Just stay there, Aaron. You're doing a good job.
Give somebody else a chance to win.
I don't think so. But you'll see how he works. Ken Jennings is doing it now.
But Aaron Rodgers lined up to be a guest host at Jeopardy.
I did not know that.
I think he's been on the show before as a contestant.
Oh, he has? Is Aaron smart?
Very smart.
He is?
Yeah.
So he's a brainiac along with the jock. Being a jock?
I told you all the time, the number one ingredient of a quarterback is intelligence. I learned that a long time ago in coaching Methodist football, and I raised my hand and said, no. I thought I knew the answer. And I said, great arm. Wrong. How can I be wrong?
I could be wrong, yeah.
And then he tried to tell me it was intelligence. And I said, intelligence? They tell you Terry Bradshaw is dumb as a rock, and he's going
to spell cat, you spot him the C and the T.
And he said, son, when it comes to reading defenses, Terry Bradshaw is a genius. That's the kind of intelligence we're talking about.
It's amazing how Terry, he comes across as this country, all shucks type of guy that really don't know, but the guy's smart. No doubt about that.
But I thought for sure I knew the right answer, but apparently I was wrong.
You got to read them defenses. Yeah.
Intelligence. Aaron Rodgers.
But you still got to have the athletic ability to get the ball there, Bob.
I thought a great arm was pretty important.
It is important, but I guess intelligence is one, then great arm second. Instead of the other way around.
I'm not sure where it ranked. I can't remember. I just know he told me I was wrong.
Well, it seems like in today's football, not only is it the intelligence and then the arm, but good legs have moved up quite a bit. As quarterbacks today, the good ones are really becoming more mobile.
A lot of dual threat quarterbacks for sure.
Yes, sir. Mr. Fran Tarkington.
Unfortunately,
did that years and years ago.
Unfortunately, Big Ben's not one of them.
Not one of them. Nope. No, he lumbers around back there.
Can't move at all. He's a running game. That's what he needs.
Yeah. Big Ben just needs to pack it up and head off into the sunset.
It's interesting. These NFL coaching jobs remain vacant. Apparently, the Jaguars are getting frustrated with Urban Meyer. Apparently, they offered him what he wanted, $12 million a year. But
yes, I thought the announcement was going to be yesterday afternoon from what Fox Sports Radio was saying.
In Jacksonville, they're not real happy with him delaying his decision. But apparently, he's in San Diego today talking about the LA Charger.
No, they say that's the best place to go because there's a quarterback there that's already there.
Right. But still, he's got, Jacksonville's got the number one pick. Trevor Lawrence is sitting there.
Yeah, but you've got a quarterback there at L.A. who's proven to be good in the pros, where Trevor hasn't.
I'm not worried about Trevor Lawrence being not good. I'll take my chances with Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Patrick, and then we're talking about it yesterday, how all these great names have come out of college over the last 20, 30 years. How could they fail in pros? Because they were so dominant in college, but couldn't do squat in pro for some reason. It's amazing.
Mark it down. Trevor Lawrence will be a good NFL quarterback.
Well, I think so too, but it's not proven.
It might be a great NFL quarterback.
Could be. It's just according to what kind of teammates you put around.
It reminds me of Andrew Luck when Andrew Luck came out of Stanford.
Yeah, but you got to put some good team players around them.
But they got cap space and all that. So
yeah. Well, perhaps maybe Urban's not getting the...
I'm hoping Urban goes to L.A. personally. I said, I don't want Urban in.
Yeah, I know you don't want Urban down there. But
I've
perhaps
got my fingers crossed. I've called everybody in Jacksonville, gave my, let them know my feelings. Said if you can get
we can't take him because Bob Morgan said no. We can't take Urban.
They said Shaka Khan could care less with Bob Morgan. Hey, I made the call anyway.
I can see Khan says, well, let me just sign this contract with Urban here. Well, no, Bob Morgan said, no, we don't want to. Can't do it, Urban. Bob Morgan and Jessup said, no, you can't come here because he don't want you here and we don't want him upset.
I've been covering for 25 years. I should have some say. Come on. I'm one of the oldest people there. There's only about 5 of us left.
There's only 5 of you old timers left, huh?
That's it.
Yes, it's old Jaguar old timers here.
So, I'm an elite company, so I should have some say.
That's right, you should, but you don't. But the thing about it is maybe Urban's not getting the power and the control that he wants. You know, Con already said he's going to be in charge of personnel, and if I guarantee you Urban's not going there if he can't be in charge of picking his chess pieces.
Yeah, I said, I'm just hope Urban goes elsewhere.
You had somebody else you wanted to come there, right? You had an assistant coach for somewhere.
I want Eric Bieniemy. That's what I want.
Who is he?
He's offensive coordinator of Kansas City.
Okay.
To me,
right.
he's the best candidate out there.
All right. Has Jacksonville even talked to him?
They have.
They have?
Yeah, they talked to a bunch of people.
A bunch of people.
But apparently Con wanted Meyer, and Meyer said he wanted $12 million, and Con says no problem, sign the contract, but it's been 6-7 days and nothing's. And the word is this frustration building as they find out he's out there talking to other teams. So the chance of him coming,
he's pulling a Vince Dooley there, Bob.
Maybe slipping, sliding away.
You know, just putting it out there and then going somewhere else to try to get more money. You know how these guys are.
If I walked in and said I want $12 million and said you get it, I said, where do I sign?
You know, a lot of people say, God, that was too easy. I should have asked for more. You know, I thought we'd have to sit here and negotiate, and they just said, yeah, I'll pay it. Well, no, I want $16 million.
I said from day one, I want to give him $12 million. I don't know anybody would. You're the only one who's going to give him $12 million. The parent Colin's going to give him $12 million, but Urban's apparently. I would like to know what he's making in his current job.
But not as a broadcaster. He's not making anywhere near that amount.
He's got to be making pretty good money, though.
Yeah, but he's only making probably in the 100,000s there, not millions.
But there's less.
Yeah, but there's a lot of difference between less stress versus maybe $250 per year versus $12 million per year, Bob.
I'm sure.
A big difference there.
I'm sure he's making a couple million in the broadcast.
No, I don't think he's making that. And maybe all the side jobs
Haven't
too.
you seen what those people are making? Those guys are making millions of dollars in those TV jobs.
Maybe some of them are, but they're. I don't know.
They're making good money.
I can't see them paying that much. I just know what I know what the pay rate is in broadcasting.
They're not making $12 million. I know that.
They're not making that much. Yeah, they'd be lucky to be making 7 figures.
I still got my fingers crossed he's not to pick.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
I think most of them are making the 6 figures. I don't know if many of them are making in the 7s.
I think the average coach is making like.
I'm talking about broadcast analysts. Yeah. Sitting there sitting there in front of the camera, just giving their 2 cents.
You go on the internet and look up their salaries.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Some of those people.
Okay, I'm sure some of them are making in the 7, but most of them are in the 6.
Look what Dan Patrick's making. Look what Jim Rome's making.
Yeah, because they host their own shows. I'm not talking about somebody that sits there and gives maybe during an hour-long broadcast, maybe 10 minutes worth of their thoughts and feelings.
Go see what Kirk Herbstreit's making.
Yeah, it's according to what they do.
They're making big money.
It's according to how much money they bring in to the network.
They're making.
Now, I know Dan Patrick makes good. I know because he hosts a 3-hour show every day. Jim Rome.
But Kirk Herbstreit, don't go see what Herbstreit's making.
Yeah. But, now you take Terry Bradshaw, how long? Yeah, they're in the 7s there. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. But we'll see.
Go elsewhere.
But they're not making 12.
No. I don't know what's taking them so long to sign the provision.
I guarantee you, if he in there and Con said, yeah, I'll sign it, and Terry probably said, not Terry, but Urban probably thought, yeah, that was too easy. But it could come down to picking the personnel. It could come down to control. Urban probably went there and said, I want to pick my players. And Con says, no, I've already probably said that I'm going to do it.
And Con's not having a good week because the Jacksonville City Council nixed his big expansion project in Lot J. He wanted to do a bunch of restaurants and things in that parking lot and all that. And
did he?
The city council voted him down. So
why?
They didn't say why. They just said
they had to say why.
Well, they didn't.
If they did, but you didn't.
They weren't in favor of the project.
They weren't in favor of putting a big project there in the parking lot. Well, you got to park cars there for the game. So, sheesh.
That's what the city council said. It's part of the stadium. They need parking. So they nixed his project. So,
okay.
So he can't get Urban Meyer to sign a $12 million contract, and he can't get his expansion project. So
poor guy.
Been a good week.
You can just go home and count his millions in. Make him feel better.
But hopefully he's got my memo.
Right. Maybe that's the reason why. Yeah, that could be the reason why Urban's out there in Los Angeles with the Chargers is because of your negative comment.
I hope so.
You dream on, boy. See you later. All right, the world famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply, by First Southern Bank, Local Boys Construction, and Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.